What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 27, and yes, here we are. It's the World Cup semi-final against Spain. Yes, Spain, the holders of the World Cup. So this is, of course, the big game. Of course, we've had a pretty easy route. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've had a pretty easy route to get to the semi-finals here against Spain. We took on Cameroon in the last round. Not an amazing nation. The nation before that was Turkey. Again, not too strong, relatively strong, not too strong. And in the group stages, Sweden, Mexico, and Egypt. So we've not really been facing any nations like France or Brazil or Portugal or Germany. We've been, facing relatively, not subpar nations, but not exactly five-star nations either. So taking on Spain, I was feeling very excited, but not very confident. Of course, Spain, the World Cup winners back in 2010, and they did have the first chance of the game a few minutes in, but Iniesta spurned his chance. We had to wait until the 23rd minute until the next chance came. Once again, it was Spain. Iniesta finding the Spurs striker Soldado here. He crosses the ball into Cesc Fabregas, and his bicycle kick just goes wide. So it was all Spain. It really was in the first half. And in the 38th minute, they had another chance here. David Silva, what a ball through that was. But this happens here with Courtois, and this was just bizarre. The referee gives a free kick here, and I was like, what? I kind of took my eyes off the screen. I was like, what is a free kick? The free kick ended up hitting the bar, and it was headed in by Soldado. And I was like, what the hell happened? Why was the free kick given? I took my eyes off the screen for a split second, and Spain had the ball in the back of the net. So Soldado scores here. But the reason the free kick was given was because when Courtois picked the ball up, he ran out of his area. And I mean, okay, I take the blame for it, but even so, I pressed X, for a throw up the pitch, and it seems like it didn't register. So Courtois, instead of launching a throw up, just runs outside the area, and it is, just outside the area. So it's a debatable call. It's a very debatable call, but even so, I'll take responsibility for that. I should have been paying more attention, and because of that, Spain had a goal lead here as we were entering half-time. And our first chance at half did come on the 45th minute, but Lukaku spurned it and put it wide. So I was frustrated because, I don't know why that should... I've never seen that happen before. I've never had my goalkeeper just run out of the box like that when I'm trying to power up a throw. But even so, it was my mistake, and I have to take responsibility. But it was all Spain. I mean, I'm not going to lie. It was literally all Spain. They were pressing so much. They should have had the ball in the back of the net 4 or 5 times by half-time, to be honest. They were playing fantastically well, and we could barely get a foothold in the game. But in the 63rd minute, Vermaelen plays the ball out wide to Lukaku here. The Chelsea striker gives the ball away to Jesus Navas, but he also gives the ball to Azpilicueta, the other Chelsea defender. PK gives it straight to Fellaini. He takes a shot, and it's a good save by Casillas. The first time he was really called into action, so a very poor game from us so far. But we were coming back into it in the 67th minute. Morales picks the ball up here, goes one-on-one, tries to catch Casillas out, but again, the Real Madrid goalkeeper was standing firm in that goal. So Casillas makes another good save, and from the resulting corner, De Bruyne crosses the ball in towards Benteke, and it just goes wide. So unlucky from the Aston Villa striker, and it's still 1-0. And in the 73rd minute, Fabregas found Mata. Mata loses out Vertonghen, plays the ball forward to Eden Hazard. We go on the counter here. It's Hazard running down the middle, takes on Ramos. Lovely piece of dribbling, gets past him. Nice little run to take the defender away by Benteke. What a chance for Hazard, near post. And again, Casillas makes a great save as Hazard palms his fists on the ground. Still 1-0. And it looked as though Spain were going to get all the glory, because in the 77th minute, David Silva went 1-on-1. What a chance for him. Goes 1-on-1. His shot's well saved by Courtois. And Iniesta ends up missing an open goal. I don't know what happened there. I just played the ball straight to him, and what a miss that was by Iniesta. That should have wrapped the game up. Spain should have been going through, but because of that, they gave us motivation. And when Sergio Ramos lost out to Benteke here, we went down the right hand side. Benteke comes through, loses out, but it's only half cleared by Piqué. It comes to De Bruyne. De Bruyne rolls it off to his Chelsea teammate Hazard, and Hazard puts the ball into the back of the net. 8 minutes to go. Our pressure finally paid off. We had the equalizer. It was the Chelsea winger with the goal, the number 17, with 8 minutes to go, and I was absolutely relieved to make sure that our mistakes weren't going to be proving too costly after all. And we had a chance to win it in the 86th minute. We had a great chance from the free kick here. Haven't got too many amazing free kick takers, but De Bruyne has got some very decent stats. So I was looking down, seeing if there's anyone else. I mean, Hazard doesn't have too bad stats here, but I thought, I'll give it to De Bruyne, see what he can do here. I'll try and run over the ball, try and make the wall jump and get a better angle. But eventually the two men run over the ball here. De Bruyne steps up, great chance for him to strike it, and it just goes wide of Casillas' post. But it does finish 1-1, so a late equaliser equalizer from Eden Hazard sends us through to extra time, so I was mighty relieved we'll be taking this game for another half an hour, because it was an absolutely fantastic game, to be honest, and it deserved to see another 30 minutes. And I brought on a substitution here. Dembele came on for De Bruyne. I just thought, tired legs really, but bring on some players that can probably run the game a bit, and obviously Dembele is one of those. And in the 90th minute, Eden Hazard picks the ball up here, holds off Mata, rolls the ball through to Dembele, and oh my god, what a substitution it proved to be. Absolutely incredible finish by Dembele. That was just amazing, it really was. Hazard rolls it off, and a first time strike, probably his first touch of the game, it rifles past Casillas from outside the area, and it's Spain 1, Belgium 2. Absolutely fantastic, and I was so relieved with that. But in the 101st minute, great chance for Spain, great double chance for Spain really, but Courtois was on his game here to deny the chances. When Marlon then failed to clear, it came to Mata. He found Navas, and again Courtois was playing out of his skin to make sure he will be making up for that earlier mistake. So it's still 2-1 here, but I had to bring off Fellaini. You probably saw it in the Dembele goal, you saw him pull up. Fellaini gets an injury, and Iniesta then gets subbed off for Aquino, so 2 substitutions here. And in the 109th minute, Spain came through again. Negredo skips past from Marlon down the left-hand side here. Nice step over, rolls the ball through Vincent Kompany's legs, and again, Courtois makes a great save, and Fabregas finds Navas in an offside position. Courtois, what a save after Kompany got done by his Man City teammate Negredo. So still 2-1. But in the 112th minute, Piqué's header was cleared off the line. Spain's pressure was absolutely intense. I was literally sweating playing this game. I so badly wanted to go through and hold on for this amazing 2-1 win, but Spain's pressure was relentless. And in the 130th minute, Navas came through, found only Thomas Vermaelen, but he found Bacardi, gave the ball through to Dembele. Dembele, the goal scorer, gives the ball away. Fabregas finds Negredo. Negredo rolls it through to Fabregas. Sets Fabregas' shot is well saved by Courtois, but there is the substitute Aquino, puts the ball into the empty net. It's Spain 2, Belgium 2, and all that pressure then paid off for Spain. So they were back on level terms, and the game did indeed finish after 120 minutes. The score was level, 2-2. An absolutely incredible game. Surely the game of the World Cup. Absolutely incredible. And it was Spain 2, Belgium 2 after 120 minutes, which means, of course, it is time for a penalty shootout. As I try and get my breath back here, it was time for a penalty shootout. Oh god, I mean, we won a penalty shootout against Swansea for Norwich earlier on in the season, but I'd never taken any penalties with Belgium, so I was feeling, okay. But even so, Spain, of course, beat Portugal on their way to the Euro 2012 glory on penalties, so I was thinking maybe they've got enough in them, but they missed the first one. Fabregas put it wide, and that put us in the driver's seat straight away. Fabregas puts it wide, then Benteke steps up, but oh my goodness, I have no idea how that happened, seriously. I thought I had the right amount of power, I thought I had the right amount of accuracy, but even so, it went miles over the bar. Negredo then stepped up, but Courtois couldn't save it despite diving the right way, so Spain scored the first penalty out of 3 attempts. Then Hazard stepped up against Casillas, and it was saved. So 2 penalties for us, 2 misses. Spain were firmly in the driving seat, and David Silva then stepped up for Spain to make it 2-0, as he did, sent Courtois the wrong way, and Spain were just completely in control here after that awful couple of misses. Witsel then steps up for us, and he sends Casillas the wrong way, so finally we had a goal to cheer in the penalty shootout, and we were back in this tie. Mata then stepped up against Courtois here, and he also sends Courtois the wrong way, so very frustrating. Just couldn't seem to get the guesses right, couldn't seem to guess the footwork, and of course that did mean that Lukaku had to score this penalty. It was all to do with Spain now. It was all in their own hands. Lukaku had to score, steps up against Casillas. Will he do it? Yes, he does. Top corner from Lukaku, very reliable, unlike against Bayern Munich. Great finish from Lukaku, but of course Spain had so many chances to win it, and they had the second one here, as Azpilicueta steps up against Courtois. Will he score? No, he hits the post, and that means we're back in the game. As Azpilicueta misses, and out of nothing, we are back in this penalty shootout. But of course, it does still mean that we have to score this penalty. It's Jan Vertonghen, the Spurs defender, has to score it against Casillas. Can he do so? Vertonghen steps up, and it's saved. It's straight down the middle. Casillas catches the ball with ease, and Spain go through to the World Cup final. So I'm absolutely gutted. I mean, you'll see here on the highlights, it was such a well-balanced game. Well, it wasn't a well-balanced game at all, really. It was all Spain. You know, we did okay possession-wise. Spain plays such great possession football. We did so well to make sure we didn't get completely dominated possession-wise. But unfortunately, Spain go through to the World Cup final. We're out, and England also make it through. It's unlikely you see England go through on penalties, let alone beat Germany on penalties. So it'll be an England-Spain final. I'll be keeping my eye on that for you guys. So England will be taking on Spain in the final, and we are out and we are through to the fourth place playoff, which is a bit of a Mickey take, really, because I didn't want to play this game. But yeah, I mean, I'm gutted. I am so gutted. I genuinely felt after we got ourselves back in the game there, after Azpilicueta missed a penalty, I honestly felt we were going to go on to make a complete turnaround and win it. But sadly, it wasn't meant to be, and we'll have to get it next time in Russia. We'll have to do it in Russia 2018. But I mean, I was just so gutted, guys. I really was. I was just literally just on the floor. Like, it took so much out of me, that game, and it was all for nothing in the end. So very frustrating, and yeah, we won't be going to the World Cup final, and fingers crossed next time we'll do better. But even so, it was all my fault, really. I made a mistake with Courtois. My penalties were terrible. That Benteke was probably the worst penalty I've ever taken. So there you go. But anyway, we did take on Germany. We did take on Germany for the fourth place playoff. And this game is, I wouldn't say meaningless, but it doesn't mean a lot, really, after you've lost a World Cup semi-final on penalties. It's a bit of a nothing game for you, really. But even so, it was a chance to show how good the team are and how good the team spirit is. And that was an amazing goal, really. Great teamwork, and all the teams celebrated Morales there. It was a lovely volley after some good build-up, and it's 1-0 to Belgium. So a good start for us here in the first half. And in the 40th minute, Dembele chips over to Benteke here. Another good chance on the volley, but his volley goes just wide of the post here. And in the 57th minute, we had another chance here, but it came to Germany. Ozil plays it through, and a good chance for Germany goes over the bar. So still 1-0 to us. And in the 62nd minute, Germany corner is brilliantly saved by Courtois and then hooked away towards Vossen. It's played back inside. It's given away. It comes to Kevin Morales. Real good chance here. Morales rolls it through. Vossen takes on Philippe Lahm here. Lahm squares it across to Benteke. Gives the ball away, but it comes to our number 4, who hits the post, and it's cleared away by Germany. So, despite it being a fourth place kind of meaningless game after the two teams lost on penalties, it was still quite exciting. But Götze, the Bayern Munich player, found Schweinsteiger, his Bayern Munich teammate, who equalised in the 80th minute. So Schweinsteiger makes it Germany 1, Belgium 1 here. So Germany back on level terms, and I still wanted to get third place just to go out on a high after that disappointing in the semi-final. But even so, Germany were doing everything they could to make sure we wouldn't be getting that third place. However, straight from kickoff after Schweinsteiger scored, we keep holding the ball here. Mertens goes down left-hand side here, takes on Philippe Lahm. Nice little Ronaldo chop, gets inside here, keeps on running, skips past Mats Hummels, takes a shot, goes past Neuer, goes into the back of the net, and Mertens makes it Germany 1, Belgium 2, and that is how the game finishes. So we managed to go out on a win. We managed to go on a high, and a win, of course. We managed to go out on a high. Third place finish in the World Cup is not bad. Still gutted, but even so, not too bad. But how about this? It's FIFA when England win the World Cup. Had to show that. Don't know what the score is, it didn't show it, but England won the World Cup, and hopefully that's a saving grace for you guys. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like, and I'll see you for the next episode of Career Mode tomorrow afternoon.